No, 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 no. Oh my god. Welcome back. It's your boy Blue Games. We are here at Daytona again for the second time this season, except this time we are under the lights. We're here at Daytona nighttime racing, so make sure you buckle up tight because it's gonna be a rough one. Hoping we can make it through this as usual, clean and clear. We will be starting in 4th place. Only 15 cars actually qualified, which is usual for a Daytona race with, you know, no matter where you are, you're not really safe. It just takes one little person to screw up to take out about 20 cars. But we got about 28 cars in the race today. So we're hoping for the best. We're coming in the season right now, an NIS season. We'll go ahead and grid. And I believe in the top 5 in the NIS Open. So the opening race this season was Daytona 500. It was a full 500 miles.
70 Fahrenheit. The air temp
this time we're only doing 80
Fahrenheit.
laps, so it's a scaled down version of what they're doing in real life here this weekend. And we're starting in 4th.
Buddy, I believe we'll be outside row. Not open or anything here yet. Greg, we gotta get
So
the
back at
cars
Daytona
on.
earlier in the season, we finished in the top 5. I'm trying to remember, we either finished 2nd or we finished like 5th or 3rd, but it was top 5.
So is it just me, or have I been having? Is anybody else having issues with sound? Like cars sound like they're constantly revving.
Pretty decent finish back there. So hoping to get a decent race today. Hopefully we can make it to the end. We haven't had too much practice, so I'm hoping it doesn't come to bite us in the butt.
Yeah,
we did do some practicing drafting, some very good practice, but most of that was with us in the head of the pack. So we'll see how it gets when it gets real crowded. I know this is going to get real crazy real quick. So with number 20 car, we are using the VRS setup. I have not made any changes except for the steering ratio. But we'll make adjustments if needed. I got a little bit loose in practice in the draft, but that was with my qualifying setup, so I don't know if that's going to happen again. That was on the outside row, so hoping that does not happen again. So wishing everybody luck. We're going to have some fun tonight.
We got a long race, so.
Long race, 80 laps. We will probably pit once if no cautions come out, which I highly doubt. Down in 2nd gear, coming out of turn 4. 2nd row, position 4, behind the number 1 car. Pace car about to pull off.
Alright, pace car is in.
And he's going.
Ready,
Let's go.
Drop it to the bottom. And single file going into turn 1. It's going to be real patient here. We may get an early caution, but I am not in a rush. It's a long race.
16, you're lagging real bad.
My goal is to stay with this lead pack here.
It's really bad.
Hopefully our car is fast enough to do that.
And he's gone. Oh no, he's on high. Thank you.
As you can see that top 3 cars are kind of not pulling away, but it's creating a small little gap.
I think you're doing the same thing now.
Even though we are in the draft, we got the 2 car pushing us now. That's going to help. There we go. Big run going into turn 3.
45.3. That's your fastest lap today. The guy behind has just done it. 45.3.
Oh man, it's bad, dude. You gotta move out of the way, man.
Yeah, how are we
Just done a 45.0. The guy ahead has just done a 45.1. The guy behind has just done a 45.0. It's just done a 45.1.
Yeah, 23, your car in the corner gets all kinds of crazy.
Come on, man. Hey, please go high. I'm gonna call the wreck, man. Please. Thank you. Maybe it'll straighten up later, but right now it's bad.
Yeah, can go on that.
Crossing the start finish line for lap 5. No cautions so far.
Has just done a 45.0.
Single file as far as I can see in my mirror.
One of the outside I'm pretty good.
Looks like we do have
When I press the
a
button,
few cars that have broken away from the pack. Right now we're trying to hang on to this lead pack. These guys are definitely fast. To be honest, if I was not being pushed, I don't know if I would be able to keep up. We got a lap car already.
It's the new fastest lap for Brown, 44.9.
Go, buddy. Last car right there in front. There you go, bud. Find yourself out there. All clear. All clear.
Someone not outside.
Oh, we got a 6-car breakaway here.
7 car.
That's the fastest lap.
Sounds like
Hey, sounds good.
we have a 7-car breakaway,
We're 3 seconds ahead of 8.
thankfully, and we are within that 7. We're number 4. Let's try to hold on to this position.
I'm sorry, my team up.
Come on, man. Hey, 5, man. Chill out, please. Chill out, please. Too aggressive, too early, man.
I hear a lot of complaining on the radio, but I have not seen a yellow flag yet. So I think everybody's holding it together.
Okay, Caleb, we're matching race pace.
If you look in the mirror, you can see I'm scraping the ground a little bit in turn 1 and 2. I'm gonna need a little bump here.
Hard to hold my line with green bounce all over the place.
There we go.
Yeah,
Real
yeah.
good push from the 2 car. I mean, I'm pedal to the floor right now, and I am barely hanging on with these guys.
Matching race
15
pace.
back.
I called it.
So they may have some faster cars than I do.
I don't know if the second pack heard what the leaders were saying. They have a breakaway, but they're in a straight line. I just don't get why you guys are doing this. It's gonna cause a wreck.
Go high 22.
Uh-oh, we got a car staying low.
Last lap was at 44.8. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Slow down.
Like, give me enough room off the bottom 14 to breathe a little bit.
15, you're half a lag. Oh, you're doing great, Chris, man. I got your back for about the next 65 laps. Guaranteed.
Stay on the straight line, guys, right here. We can pull away from the guys running the car.
But they,
Restrictor plate and
Yeah, it went.
super speedway racing is so much different than just racing regular oval. There's a lot of strategy involved. It's definitely skill. It takes a lot of precision. It looks easy, like we're just going in circles, but it really is tough. If you think it's easy, I always tell, hey, you should give it a try. Right now we're just under 200 miles an hour on the turns.
Go ahead, Bob. You got it good. Go ahead.
I'm listening to you guys.
Okay, Caleb, we're matching race pace. That was at 44.7.
Our temperatures are looking good. Yeah, these guys are pulling away from me here.
Go ahead. You got it.
A little boost. Here it comes.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you to have the concept.
Taylor, if I don't hold that draft perfectly, they'll be gone very easily.
Last lap was at 44.8.
I like these guys up front though. They're doing a really good job of holding their lines, being very consistent, smooth, it seems like, for the most part. Every once in a while I've seen the second place car touch the yellow line on the turn, but he's holding it together. Got to be careful with that though, because that could really, really hurt you.
It's the fastest lap of the race. The guy behind is just
Hey,
done
two, you able to back a little bit? I'll try a little, man, but I can't much. I don't have very much take on. That's the way from me, too. Yeah, I was right with you, and all of a sudden, you started driving away. I felt like I dropped the corner for a minute.
Yeah, it's the same up here for me. Like, I'm barely hanging on.
I'd still be with you guys with that lap car broke up.
Yeah, so the 2-car dropped back to pick up the 11. But because he did that, I have no one pushing me. So now we have a half a second gap between us and the top 3 cars, which is not a good thing.
Thank you, Michael. Clear, no run.
Let's see if we can close that gap back up. It's going to be tough. We got 3 versus 3. We're pretty evenly split. And I think those top 3 cars are a little bit stronger also. Yeah, they're pulling away. There he goes. They slipped up just a little bit.
I guess I lost it.
See, once the leader is real, once they get in a straight line, you really can't catch them. You have to wait for them to make a mistake, slow themselves down, lap traffic or something like they're doing right now. That right there is exactly what I want to see. All that passing and everything. He may be hot though. It could be because he's hot. Trying to get some air on that front end.
Come on, man. What up?
But we're catching him. Half a second gap.
Anybody else see that 13 going crazy?
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, I feel like that 2 has an extremely strong car. I mean, he is pushing. He is really the reason that we're catching up right now.
Fastest lap for Brown, 44.6.
I would not be catching these guys by myself. And we are back. I think we lost one though.
13, you're in cause of wreck,
Yeah,
man.
we did. So just 2 of us. I thought we had a 3-car pack. There's only 2 of us.
I'm starting to do this morning.
What'd you say?
Never mind. Never mind. I'm not anymore.
That was a real good push you gave me back there.
Yeah, no problem, man.
You've just done a 44.6.
I thought you had somebody else behind you, but then I looked in the mirror and I saw he was gone.
Yeah, I set up trying to let him get with us, and they started pulling away from us. They got the 9-10 back.
Yeah, we were right at about 0.9 seconds once you start pulling back up to my bumper.
Yeah, I was doing fine, but the whole time my car just couldn't hang on anymore. It's weird. I'm up. Yo, y'all have to let me go somewhere.
And there's a first caution on lap 20.
I was giving people plenty of room, but you guys gotta let me
Checking
go
up,
somewhere.
checking up.
Somewhere. Could be a helmet error off, not sure.
Slowing up.
Woo. Good run.
Slowing up in the
What a
pace
good
car,
run.
too.
Real good run.
Oh, crap, I swear.
I'm surprised we made it 20 laps. That is a quarter of the way. 28 cars started this race.
Now, 0.6.
I'm not sure what happened back there, but I am glad I was not
Nice
involved.
run, guy.
I think I'm the slowest in this top 5 group
Yeah, that
here.
broke us up pretty good when you did that.
Alright, so I think about tires. We will not
22
take
stave
any
up.
tires though. I don't know if we should take tires. I'll take tires. We're gonna take tires.
Behind that.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. The leader's pitting now.
We'll take
Engage
tires
limiter.
and fuel. I don't know if we can make it from here. We're gonna be the 20 car. We should have the
He's leading
4th
the
pit
race.
stall. And oh god, there's our number. Alright, it's gonna be a real slow pull in. We may lose a spot depending on how the other guys around us do. Good race so far. We may see some people taking no tires.
That's it, go!
It's completely possible here.
Exit's clear. Push. Watch your speed.
Tires are not as important here at this track. So we did lose a
There's
position.
fire somewhere out there. What you can do and put the fire out somewhere.
I gotta say, I really prefer to be in front of that 2 car because of how fast he is. And to be honest, I think that we would
So I
not be
found,
up
like, the
there
way
if
to
it was not for
Brand of alcohol
the 2.
that you will down like water.
We'll see what happens.
Make sure we're saving fuel and making sure we're fueling out our tires.
1 to
that's
green.
one.
Oh wow, we actually gained a couple spots. Thank you, Andrew. All right, we're going green this time with 57 to go here at Daytona under the
The
lights.
people that were up here were trying to do the same. Seems like a couple other people are too. They're just caught with.
The leader told us we will be going on green.
Same idea.
Let's get on this bumper.
And
Base
some
cars
marks
off.
are creeping. Green. No pressure. Go, bud.
Car outside. What was that? 148.
Go there, door.
Ooh, I don't think I like being second place.
Bumper, door.
Keep it steady. Hold
Go
your
there,
line.
second tight,
Clear
keep
high.
bumper tight. All clear, no run.
Man, that one car is bouncing around for me for some reason. Alright, we're clear on the outside. 2 cars got a big run though. He might try to take it. I'm not gonna block him. No reason to.
No runs, all good.
Me too.
Door.
Car outside.
Out on your
Still
roll
there.
Still there, though.
Still there.
Still there.
Still there. Still
Bumper.
there. Hold your line.
Alright, Caleb, the next car is brown.
Still
Go
there.
out there. Get it back to the door.
Still there. Still there.
14, you're a little squirrely from the
Hold your
corner.
line.
It's one outside. Okay, good.
Still there.
V3.
Hold your line.
That lap was at 45.6.
Bumper.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Keep it
Out on
steady.
your
If I'm quiet, it's because I'm just concentrating. I mean, we're
Still
inches
there.
from each other right now, so I can't talk too much.
Still there.
No pressure on the bottom with you.
Hold your line. Clear
Bumper
high.
clear.
Man, we're
Clear by
clear.
half.
We were 2 wide for like 2-3 laps straight. At least it felt like it. I'm just a little paranoid giving the one car the bumper.
No run.
I
All
want to run him
good.
over,
Me too.
spin him out. I don't know if he's
Contacts are
loose.
improving.
You're blinking a little bit.
We're quickest right now.
In my opinion, when racing at super speedways like this, the hardest position to drive in is right behind the leader, or right behind the outside, the lead outside car on the second row. Second row to me is the hardest position to be in a super speedway, because you don't want to wreck the leader, and you also got people behind you pushing you. It's just, I don't know, it's very intense for me. Thankfully, these cup cars on iRacing push pretty well. It's not like the Xfinity cars or the trucks. In this car, you kind of get right on the bumper, and that's about as far as you get.
Hey, you want me to go through the car just a little bit?
As you can see, I'm getting a pretty big run on him right after the tri-oval, and then also at the right before turn 3. So I have to make sure he's holding it straight, or I cannot touch him. Again, also don't know if we can make it on fuel from here. We went green at 57, and I'm not sure what the pit window is. I was expecting somewhere around lap 50. 40 to 50. But I don't really know yet.
All of a sudden there was a car like halfway inside, like back in the car.
Meeting.
As you can see, this first pack
I'm telling you, man, that's the last time.
is being pretty patient. Nobody's really trying to race each other. Nobody's trying to pass each other. We're just kind of following the line, waiting for the end of this thing, and then we'll race it out in the last like 3 laps. That's usually how it works with plate racing. You just kind of try to get yourself in position. Like if you're in the top 5, you'll probably hang out there for a majority of the race. But if you're like in the back of the pack, you're probably trying to make moves, trying to get connected with other good drivers that you can draft well with and move your way up to the front and get yourself in position to compete for the win. That's kind of how it is. If you're in the back, you're not going to have a chance, but really the whole race is about putting yourself in position to win, or for a chance to win. So right now, I am exactly where I want to be.
Yeah, my fault, but
Top 5 is kind of what I'm looking for, so that, you know, at the end of the race we may get a late caution, we can race it out, or maybe we'll be in the lead pack and we can race to the win, to the green, into the checker flag. So I'm actually really surprised that we've done so many green flag laps.
Why, Graeme?
That's fine. We can go. Correct somebody else.
And I don't know why these guys are kind of like flickering. I don't know if that's my internet, my connection, if it's their connection. I'm not sure. It's making me a little nervous. That's why I'm not trying to bump them when they're doing that. It's mainly happening in turn 3 and 4, it seems like.
24 is going time. That was a drop back.
But I can't wait to see the replay because I'd love to see how close I actually am to his bumpers. I know I'm right on it. So is the guy behind me. So the thing is with these kind of races, you want to race the track and not the car. So I'm not watching the car's position. I know he's taking the low line. That's the preferred, so it's obvious. So what I'm doing is I'm doing my best to stay close or near to that double yellow line. And I'm looking at the line. I'm not looking at him. I'm looking pretty much as far up the track as I can look, and also looking at the yellow line to keep the left wheels right next to it. Because if I watch him, if he starts to go off of the yellow line and whatnot, I'm going to follow him right into the same mistake. And then that's why you get the really bad snake effect whenever you're racing like this, and you see a lot of cars like all over the place because they're following the bumper of the car ahead of them instead of the actual track itself. So if you want to actually be smooth, if everybody is just racing the track and doing their best to hold that line, then you'll have a really good draft. I'm not sure if we got a breakaway this time. I can't really look in the mirrors too much. I see a lot of cars behind us. At least 10. Maybe even 12, 13. Uh-oh, looks like 14 is ready to make a move. 2 sneaking up on the inside. He might be hot too, that's coming in. You have to remember, everybody's trying to run the most tape they can possibly run so they can get the most speed out of their car in the draft and aerodynamically. So run a lot of tape. And when you get right on the bumper of somebody for a long time, it starts to overheat.
That last lap was at 45.3.
Thankfully, we're not having that issue today. So that may be the reason he backed out.
Keep it up.
I don't think he was actually trying to race me unless he was hoping that the 2 car was going to go with him. So you see how he's jumping all over the place? Like, I would be suffering
Go ahead and come down and declare for you.
if I were to try to follow him. So I'm just watching that yellow line.
Appreciate it.
Keep my left front right there. Seems to be a cleaner restart this time. I don't see a lot of lap cars, a lot of people off the pace. I think we have a bigger group drafting together. If you look in the mirrors, you can see that. Big bump coming here. Ooh. Hey man, bump drafting at 200 miles per hour can be intense. I'm just glad that the guys around me are doing it correctly. So you don't want to bump right here. Wait till he comes out of the tri-oval, get straight,
You've just done a 44.9.
and then square on. That's why you can see him getting a good run into turn 1. I'm trying to wait to bump him until he gets out of the tri-oval and gets the car straight.
Okay, Caleb.
If I bump him in the tri-oval, I can spin him out.
Right now. Try and take it easy.
We don't want that. And then I bump him right here before we get into turn 3. Give him a real good push going into the turn. But I don't push him in the turn. Now, you could. It's possible, but you gotta be very careful because you could definitely spin somebody out and ruin their race and your
We
race.
had a bunch of lap times coming up.
Yep. Head high, please. Head high, left car. Yeah,
Alright, we got lap traffic coming up. About 3 cars that I can see in my view right now. Hopefully they stay high. Oh, they're wrecked. They're beat up too.
Clear to the wall. Clear, no run.
Clear outside.
Clear.
I got 2 spotters going on. I don't like that. I don't know why that's doing it. $199 miles per hour at the stripe.
That's half distance. Should be around 21 laps of fuel remaining.
$203
Head high, please. Head high.
going into turn 3.
13 of 15.
And lap car does not look like he wants to move.
Thank you.
He's all over the place. Oh my god. Wow.
Okay.
He was like, go low.
That was 44.8.
Yeah, obviously high is low now. Way low.
I don't know how it looked on your screen, but like we went under him. Like he was in the air way fast.
Oh, for real?
Still got the Jackson first.
Your left front is damaged. I
See how we're looking on fuel. 21 laps.
Alright guys, we have to go in at least one. When do you guys want to go in?
Me too.
Let's get back organized here. Sorry about that, I went wide.
Hey, go, bud.
Outside.
Yourself out there.
Clear outside.
No run.
Alright.
I'm good for 20 laps.
Alright guys, remember, we have to go in at least once. When do you guys want to go in? So we don't screw up on pay.
It's more than likely when somebody's spotted there's got 2 laps of gas left. Then you're going to hear a bunch of people go, hey, pitting in. That's when they're going in.
Yeah, well, we should make a little better plan than that so everybody can spread out and not run each other over.
I'm thinking about laps going.
I'm looking between 60 and 64.
So let's talk about it in 15 laps.
Yep. In about 15 laps.
10-4.
Hey, I probably won't be able to run 15 laps.
Sounds like a you problem.
Maybe I'm not 60, everybody. About 60 sound good to you guys?
60's perfect. How about no tires?
Yeah, no tires, 6 laps.
How many gallons of fuel do you think?
On 260. On 260, I'm going to get 30%.
They put 18.7 gallons in it so we don't screw up. Yeah.
What, like 11 gallons, you guys think?
Okay, Caleb, your engine temperatures are now back to normal.
11 gallons should be more than plenty for 20 laps.
So talking over the radio about pit strategy here.
I got mine set at 10.2 right now.
Let's do that. 10.2.
Me too. That lap was at 45.0.
Sorry about that, my technical tape in there.
A firm.
Go buddy, last car right there, front.
Still got a pretty good group behind us. Single file all the way back. Still don't know how many cars we got back there. But it's going to be really interesting trying to get all these cars pitted at the same time. We'll be pitting in about 10 laps on lap 60. Going to go in for no tires and 10.2 gallons of fuel. So I'm going to try to go ahead and start putting that in on the straightaways so I don't have to do it in the pit road, which is kind of tough because I have to use my mouse and take my hand off the wheel. Yeah, I don't like that. That is dangerous.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
got people pushing me from behind. I'm pushing up ahead. Makes it really difficult for me to take my hand off the wheel, even for a few seconds. So we may have to wait until we actually pit. No, 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 no. Oh my god. And no caution came out. Oh man.
Somebody just spin right there?
Yeah, number 20. There's no caution.
Yeah, I spun into the little below the line. Didn't hit
The guy
anything.
in front is Ramos.
No tires.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pit in this time because we don't really have a choice. We're gonna go a lap
Sorry
down.
about that, 20. I held my line and you went up and then came back down and
Sorry,
Look out for the
kind
speed
of
limit.
burned your soul.
Yeah, it's all good.
Activate limits,
I know. I went up track just a little bit, and you were already there, so it's not your fault.
Your engine temperatures are okay. All
We
clear
got
on
two
engine
rock cars up
temperatures.
here fighting.
All right, so we will actually get tires and fuel.
Yeah, they're mad at each other.
Rock cars go higher.
Less fuel, 10.2 ish.
That's it, go!
Hopefully, we come out with someone. That
Takes clear.
sucks.
Look
We
out
were
for
in
the pit
second
speed limit.
place, man. Let's see how we're looking. Yep, leaders have already come around. That really sucks. So I'm just hoping we are able to link up with the group or something, because we can be hanging out to drive if we don't find a group to drive with. We're back in 17th place and one lap down now.
Go ahead.
So yeah, look what happened there, and we'll probably look at the replay later. But the thing about when you're in a draft and you're bumper to bumper,
The gap in
if one
front is
person
increasing. It's now 5.8
goes out,
seconds.
Go ahead.
goes up like goes out of the line, especially coming out of the turn or in the turn, it's really
The gap's
easy
now 5.2.
for
18th.
you to get turned, and it's not the person pushing you's fault. It's your fault.
Third to the bottom.
Alright, see if we can hook up with these guys. I don't think so. They're going too fast already, but we're gonna try.
5 laps.
They're already a lap ahead of us. If we can soften the blow at all, we'll be very helpful.
Straight line in middle. Right here. Yeah.
Just very
Andrew,
unfortunate.
Are you going in 8 gallons or
We were
10?
doing very good there,
Top of the
up in the top 3. I believe we only lost one lap though. We could still get a caution, a late caution here, and still be in this race. So we're not going to give up. We're going to give it all we got. And I'm pretty sure we're faster than some of these cars here in the back
That
of
was
the pack.
46.9.
And we have new tires too, so that might help. I'm just really surprised we didn't hit anything. I'm actually pretty proud of myself that I kept it off the wall.
Alright.
I mean, we were going 200 miles per hour, and I spun out. Did my best to keep it off the wall and not hit anything. So we're still in the race. The car is, didn't blow the engine, didn't hurt anything. The car is still good as new, just needed new tires.
Yep.
So again, right now, I'm just at the point where I'm kind of hoping for an actual caution. It's really unfortunate that we got spun out and no caution came out.
Coming on 260.
Start pushing this group a little bit.
Actually 2.
Got a few misfits here. We got some lead lap cars. Right? I think they're on the lead lap. I don't really know. And then we have a guy who's a few laps down. 23rd there. This is better than being by myself. They're not really holding a great straight line. They're pretty slow compared to our old group. But on a positive note, we did actually pit with the cars behind us. So we actually had a really big gap in the group that we were in. We had a really big gap, and the next set of cars were deciding to pit in when I pitted in. So
Okay, Caleb, you're in this
that's
guy
a positive
in. The gap's
note.
now 6.7 seconds.
Oh, there's 3 cars all over the place. I'm about to pass now.
but
Next lap, leaders, next lap.
P18, that lap was at 45.5.
So I'm not sure where this group came from. I don't know if they pitted already, if they're going to be pitting. I'm hoping they did. I'm hoping they pit already.
Hey, 1 and 4, the 4 markers. When we go in, I'm going to dive way low on the apron. I'll go way low on the apron so we don't run into each other.
Because I need to stay out. I don't need to be out here by myself because, like I said.
Then I get market. You can go middle, but you don't make it 3 wide on the pit road. Then we should, have a calamity.
Alright, we got this time by.
The gap in front is now 6.3.
Just watch, don't break too early.
Just work on rebounding here.
That last lap was at 45.5.
People already coming out of the pits.
Your lap times are improving. This is exactly what we need. The lead car's pitting.
Yeah, I don't know why these guys are bouncing around like this. It could be me. I'm probably gonna pass the 23 if he opens the gap. Not because I'm trying to go for position, but because I'm trying to push. I want to push and make up some time.
Right down the middle.
Clear the outside. There's a car exit in the pits. Watch temperature's quite high. Just done 45.6.
Yeah, I got hit in the rear. It's alright. I didn't see.
Sounds like some drama up in the lead pack.
It's going to be loose on the whole tires. We don't want to get the penalty.
Yeah, Don, you're good, man. I've seen you start breaking loose. That's all, man. Fuck.
yeah, it kind of screws you too if we're not hooked up, drafting together.
Yeah, these guys are so
Anyway,
slow. I'm trying to make up time.
10-4, number 11. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh man. Oh, they're pitting in. No.
Okay, Caleb, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Let's make it all the way now, number 11. I'm more confident.
B16.
Yeah, it was bad. I thought about going to the fourth, man. I stayed in third, lifted, and it's fun. Damn it.
I'm going to slide up here, number 11.
Oil and water temperatures are both high. You might take
All
it
right,
easy
now
for
we
a
are
minute.
all alone. The last thing you want to
Did they
be
pit already?
on Super Speedway.
I don't know.
Next car is 3.6 seconds
The
behind
gap
us. That
in
is
front is now
17th.
3.8.
And we had a car 4 seconds ahead of us. That is 15th. This is when you start begging for cautions.
Get ready for a big bump. We're going to bump us out in front.
20 to go.
Here, 21. P15.
Careful.
Yep, we got company.
The gap in front has increased. It's now
You
around
just have a better
6.2.
car overall. I don't know what else to tell you.
Oh, you're good, man.
Middle.
The gap behind has now decreased to 0.6.
Yeah, they're coming two double foul back there.
Yeah, I'm running one of the setups off
See
the
how
fourth,
this ends
man.
up. I'm not gonna go high.
Back to it.
'Cause I am not lapped down.
Outside.
Those spots are for position.
Keep
Keep it steady.
And we got
Go
a
there.
backside.
Hold your line.
I'll be happy to send it to you.
All clear, man. All clear.
18th. You've just done a 47.0.
I wouldn't mind it. Thank you.
Yep, you get a cool room like this.
All right, we finally found a crew to drive with, and it's all the way back in 18th, sadly.
You're running 60 tape?
Way back.
Oh yeah, never got above 253.
But at least we're not alone.
Yeah, just bump mine up to 55. I can't see my oil gauge.
So we still need a caution for a chance, but even if we see a caution,
Yeah, if it's not
we're gonna
blinking
have
red, you're
very
good.
few laps, and we're about 2 laps down,
Last
I
lap was
think.
at 45.3.
Maybe just 1 lap.
Door.
Car outside. Clear
All
the top.
clear. All clear.
I almost turned him. I didn't want to turn him, so I backed off the throttle. Now they're getting away from me. The good news is now that we have a draft, we're actually catching those other cars
Stay low up here.
that were ahead of us. Actually, that's somebody else. That's a 29. We are catching that yellow car up there.
Bumper clear.
And in my opinion, I think we are faster than this group.
Go, buddy. Last
What is
car
he
right there.
doing?
27, you good? You any faster than I am? Alright, one, let's do this.
South door. No runs in your gear.
That was smart.
Still there.
That was really smart. 28.
Makes a difference. One, we gotta work together, man.
I got real loose there too, trying to maneuver.
Whoa.
Let's stay with these guys and try to see if we can gain a few more spots, a few more positions, get some championship points. We're not in the race for the win anymore, but we are here for points on the season. Not sure how many points I'll get for a 15th, but we'll see. It'll raise our average, or won't hurt us as bad. Our average pretty much this season has been about top 5. It was better than I expected before I started this season.
Okay, Caleb, the next car is Ramos.
I'm having trouble catching back up with these guys now.
Bush.
They're
Get
so
this guy.
like unorganized in the lower place. It's really hard for me to catch that drive.
You gotta push your one.
Running out of
Push your
time
one.
though. Oh, they're up that high line. I don't like that.
Yeah, you can see a little bit of damage on your hood, Nick, so yeah, we might be a little bit quicker this way. Yeah, I clipped the pit wall because the 21 car was driving through mine at the same time and I lost. Give me a good push and we'll get by them.
All right, these cars are slow, so we got to get by them. We can't just
Two to go right there. Two to go.
Inside.
stay behind them.
No,
Keep it steady.
Oh my God!
Inside. Clear low.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. Engage the limiter. There's traffic
Wow,
behind. Keep
bro,
your wits
wow.
about you. We've just been handed a stop-go penalty.
Go, buddy. Last car right there in front of you.
Keep off the racing line, please.
Oh man.
You still
that's the
need
end
to
of our
serve your
race.
penalty.
Shut the engine off. Well, guys, I tried. I mean, we have optional repairs 2 minutes. We'll probably turn this last lap on the.
We've got 2 laps left to come in and serve this penalty.
If the checker doesn't wave, we'll turn another lap just to finish the race.
The leader's just done a 44.4.
White flag is out. Pretty hefty penalty there. I don't know what happened. I tried going up high. It's like he tried to block me, and I think he got loose or something and knocked me in my door.
Hey, two, you go ahead and go around me. I
don't know.
want to say thanks for your white flag.
No idea what happened
Track's
there.
clear. Push, push, push.
Nah, go, bud. I don't want these guys behind us to catch you. Stay low. Come on. You good.
Alright, you sure?
Yeah, man, no worries. All it is top 10 for either one of us, no matter where we finish, still top 10.
And the fireworks are out. It's crazy. He came back around to pass me for position, so I finished in 20th. 21st.
Did you get the win, 14?
Yeah, 10-4, bro.
You know I'm taking partial credit for the pit stop call.
And we at least finished the race.
This is embarrassing.
I think
You've
we were
got
making
one
up
job
for pride,
to do.
Nick. I think
One
the
job.
job waited too
Fumbling
long.
around in the back might be a laugh for you, but we are absolutely sick of it.
Good
We've got
win,
better
14.
things we could
Good
be doing
job.
with our weekends.
Alright, so let's watch the replay. Trying to go around 22, had a slow group of cars here, went to the outside. Not sure what happened, just kind of came together right there. And I did all I could to keep that thing off of the pit wall. I came through the pit lane at like 150 miles an hour, so we got a real bad penalty. Pulled straight into the pit stall afterwards. We had about a few minutes of optional repairs, but decided to go around and just try to finish the race. Very, very disappointing ending to this race, though. We were doing so good for the majority of the race, up in the top 10, top 5. Matter of fact, we were in second behind the leader. So it's looking real good. Had my hopes up. Let's go to the, yeah, we'll do that camera right there. Watch one more view, and we'll watch the first incident, see what happened there. Mistakes happen. It could be my fault. But that's why I watched the replays. I went high. And I don't know what happened. Yeah, it looks like, to be honest, it looks like I kind of came down on him. Watch it in slow motion. Yeah. He actually did hold his line. He's down there on the yellow line. I'm right on his right rear, trying to kind of side draft a little bit. I go up to the top. He goes down. I come back down. Don't know what I was thinking there. And then once we made contact on those old tires, it was really slick and hard to catch myself. I definitely got the worst of that equation, but I do apologize to him too. So I thought I was going to hit that inside wall right there, so I was really trying my best to drift it at least into pit lane so I wouldn't get as much damage. Because if I would have hit the inside wall, we would have blew the engine. That'd been over, even though there's only 2 laps to go. So it sucks. I feel bad for ruining somebody else's race. But yeah, I mean, it looks like we finished in 20th, 2 laps down. And yeah, it's just really disappointing. Really disappointing. All right, so we're crossing the line here, and I believe going to lap 50. And we're in second place behind the 1 car and ahead of the 11. Also ahead of the 4. We've been doing a real good job all the way to this point, drafting each other. Doing my best to hold my line. You can see I'm right on this bumper there, but I'm kind of going wide. You can see I was kind of not holding my line that great. 11 was right on my bumper, and just boom, there goes turns. So I mean, if you're not really like educated in this type of racing, you would think that was his fault for turning me, but technically, that's where he was supposed to be. I just was not where I was supposed to be. I mean, yeah, he could have like let off the throttle a little bit, but that's not his job. His job is to push me to help all of us be faster. He's been doing that all race. And I just kind of went up the track a little bit right there. I'll do it again right here and just, well, so he doesn't know that I'm on his bumper and coming down. So I just kind of came across his bumper and that's what happened. So I was really happy that we were able to not hit anything. I really thought we were going to hit the wall. So we're going to watch that from one. So we're going to watch that for one more view. Again, behind the 1 car in second place on lap 51. Lap 50, 11 cars there. I'm kind of going high. Just come across his nose there. That was it. Just doing my best here, as you can see, trying to keep it off the wall. We had a lot of room. Actually had a lot more room than I thought. Spun it back around. No caution came out because we were down there below the yellow line. And that's what hurt us the most. I think if a caution had come out, we still would have had a chance. But since no caution came out, we had no chance at that. So I went ahead and put it in the pit early. Got fresh tires, got right on track. I was hoping to get a 15th place, but it didn't work out so far. But you know what? It's all good. Better luck next time. So if I get time, I may try this race again this week. If I get time. But if not, we'll move on. Head to the next track. Anyways, as I said, you got 3 choices. Give up, give in, or give it all you got. Thank you guys so much for watching. Disappointing finish, but it's okay. Because peace, love, and God bless. We'll see you guys next time.